Wait, they can't count.
Oh my god.
It's Dance Central, isn't it?
I don't know.
It just sounded like some piece of music just started up in the background.
Yeah, that was weird. Is it their 30th anniversary or something?
I guess.
This is
God.
Queen.
Oh my word. Oh. You're already...
I was right. It's Dance Central.
You've already started
Just
off
Dance.
Ubisoft.
Just Dance.
This is...
They've lost.
Yeah.
What the hell is there a crab and a canary?
Somebody
doing?
just lost their job. We are witnessing somebody lose their job right now. Whoever was the dunce sitting at the boardroom going, you know what, we should open up with the dance game. That's what we should do. Impress everybody. Just lost their job.
I mean, this is probably the best song they've ever had in the game.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it is. If anyone disses the song, I am going to tear your heads off.
Oh my God, they got him coming down the aisles. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. When I was looking at the idiots at the pre-conference thing, they were like, "Please keep the aisles clear."
oh god.
And now I'm thinking, please don't have
They-
kept the aisles clear, so you could have stopped these people getting on stage.
I mean, what is this?
This is...
Well, I don't know.
God, we just watched Sony and it was so good. We should have just stopped.
Why open with Dance Central?
They
So
got
they're
a
not gonna have
giraffe.
anything
They got a
else.
giraffe. What the heck?
I know what's gonna happen. Assassins are gonna drop from the ceiling and just assassinate
Yes.
all of them.
That'd be the only
That-
thing that'd make this really super cool. Look at this. Nah, son. Nah.
Why the hell there's a guy with a disco ball on his head?
Oh my God. This is bad.
This is cringe.
This is so
Cringe.
bad.
So cringe.
This is so bad, man. That's pity claps. That's pity claps.
Pity claps.
Pity claps.
No. Maybe
Pity
maybe
claps.
they paid everyone.
They're clapping because Aisha Tyler made it stop.
And Aisha.
Thank you. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys were.
She hesitated. She hesitated.
You guys were
confusing and awesome.
By the way, she wants him back. Ladies and gentlemen, you know when you see a dancing crab and a baby bird with a paper collar, that you could only be at the Ubisoft E3 press conference.
There you go.
Welcome.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Welcome.
maybe.
Dancers, can you guys bring it in behind me for a second? Just gather around. Get behind me here. It's a special year.
Classically
trained
trained.
joystick.
Take
That's
a moment
cool.
to do something
That's
gonna
Atari,
be a
isn't it?
little, incongruous and potentially even uncomfortable for some of you.
I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm
There's no
uncomfortable.
smoother, easy way to do this, but we all felt really strongly when we were rehearsing today that we needed to say this. So before we start, everyone here at Ubisoft want to offer our deepest sympathies to the people affected by this weekend's tragedy in Orlando. Our hearts, the hearts of everyone in Paris, in France, in the United States, and around the world are with you. And now, thanks.
It's a good show of solidarity from all of the conferences.
And now, with a human giraffe on my right and a candy cane on my left,
Candy
I'm
cane.
going to make a very hard right turn and get into the fun stuff.
Yeah,
Hard
get into the
right
fun
turn.
stuff. Because y'all were horrible. That's what she just said right there. She said, we're going to get into the conference now.
It's that you
She,
saw
she's
Y'all didn't
like,
count.
thank God I'm being paid.
Just Dance has always been at the
Millions.
forefront of innovation, bringing its experience to new devices and also introducing the world to the first dance-on-demand streaming.
Are they gonna be VR?
Dance Unlimited. And today, Ubisoft is pleased to announce that Just Dance 2017 will be coming to all video game platforms and PC in October and to the Nintendo NX next year. Yeah.
Conference over. That's all I needed. That's what I came for.
Your life is not
We're done.
until you have a lion singing at you out of your television screen. Hello and welcome to everybody.
I love her sarcasm.
know.
It's great.
She's a good host.
At home around the globe because you have snacks and you probably didn't shower today. I am Aisha Tyler. Some of you probably didn't shower either. There's no judgment here. I am Aisha Tyler, and I'm standing in the historic Orpheum Theater in vaguely beautiful yet faintly urine-scented downtown Los Angeles. It's true, right? It's underneath everything.
Holy
And
shit.
the badges are on everyone's necks, and the smiles on everyone's faces can only mean one thing. It is E3 conference time. Now, 2016 is a huge year for everyone here at Ubisoft. It's my 5th time hosting this conference. Yes.
Thank God,
Thank
because
God.
you actually have a soul.
A modicum of
And
personality.
you all know what the traditional gift is for a 5th anniversary, yeah? That's right, my friends. Wood.
Oh God.
Or girl wood, if you choose. Let it wash over you. Now, they always ask me, like, why do I continue to do this conference in the face of the overwhelming internet love that I receive?
Love.
And it's not the money, I'll tell you that.
It's not the
It's
money.
French.
Oh wow.
They're paying me in red wine and sarcasm, you guys.
Yes.
No, I come
Can I
actually
work
because
for you,
I
please? I'll
love
just take the
games.
sarcasm,
I
thanks.
play these games, I adore them, and I love being a part of the excitement that comes with revealing new games to the world. Every day, every year when I do this, I'm like a kid in a candy store. A really large, slightly...
You had a candy cane by you earlier. I'm just saying.
You could have given her a lick, but that probably
Yep.
would have been
Had a
breach of her
guitar made of a
contract.
butterfly. I'm just saying. You had it all. You told him to get off stage.
30, but like everyone else here in Hollywood, it hasn't aged a bit. Gets drunk on weekdays and dresses inappropriately, but whatever makes it feel young. Now, over these 3 decades, Ubisoft has been flexing its creative muscles, giving its teams the freedom to push boundaries and create games that are memorable, fun, and sometimes a little crazy. So, enough talk.
There you go.
Fast forward right now and get straight to
Yeah.
games. All right. Now, you may remember our next title from the end of last year's show, when it blew your fucking mind. And if you're at home playing a drinking game, yes, an F-bomb in the first 5 minutes of this show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Oh, this
There
is
you
what
go.
Greasy wanted to see.
Nice.
This is what we
Nice.
want to see.
It better be better than Siege.
Mm-hmm.
I offer the people a choice. To follow me
Coca.
or oppose me.
Drones, nice.
If you follow me, I feed your families. Give you shelter,
Yep, cocaine.
jobs. Shield you from the tyrants.
There better be gameplay.
Yeah, I was
after this
about to say,
trailer.
man.
Protect you from death.
Better be gameplay.
I give you power. I make you rich. But most of all, I let you rule like kings. But for those that oppose me, I have only one thing to offer. A promise. To take everything you love and destroy it in front of your eyes.
It's all yours.
Four-player co-op, do you think?
The money, hit the drugs.
Could be.
It could be, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good trailer,
And
but where's the gameplay?
now we're gonna
Now
have
we're
the
gonna
game
get
demo.
a demo, maybe.
I mean, they were fairly good for gameplay last year.
In Bolivia, the coca leaf is core to the culture. It's found in every gas station, every hospital, and every town square. And they use it for a variety of things, like treating nausea and altitude sickness, to a refreshing energy drink. But it can also be used to make cocaine. So we asked, what if? What if a Mexican drug cartel moved in, took over the entire country, seized all of those coca resources to become the #1 producer of cocaine on the planet, effectively turning Bolivia into a narco state? This is the world of Ghost Recon Wildlands. And you? Well, you're the ghosts. The elite spec ops drop deep behind enemy lines to create chaos and disrupt the alliance between a corrupt local government and the Santa Blanca cartel, ultimately going after their leader, the vicious El Sueño. Hi everybody, my name is Dominic Butler. I'm the lead game designer for Ghost Recon Wildlands.
They were like, you finished?
Ghost Recon Wildlands is the very first military shooter set in a massive, dangerous open world that you can play entirely in solo or in up to
4-player co-op, yep.
That's what
Nice.
it would like.
Beautiful environments set across a variety of different ecosystems that will challenge and influence your gameplay at every step of the way. All of this takes place in the largest action-adventure open world Ubisoft has ever done. Now, in the gameplay we're about to show you, the ghosts already.
I was going to say.
Yeah, there we go.
His name is El Pozzolero. He's known as the Stew Maker because he makes the bodies disappear. Now, the ghosts know that their target is in a large Santa Blanca camp somewhere in the San Mateo province, but they don't know where yet exactly. And because Ghost Recon Wildlands gives you the total freedom of choice to do what you want, when you want, we put the power back in the player's hands to achieve their objectives their way. In this case, the ghosts know that their target has some vital intel. They want to take him alive, so they've opted for a tactical extraction. Let's go get that intel.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go get it, man.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's go get it.
Go get him. Get him, boy. Get him.
Get him.
Here we go. The intel we need is supposed to be in this Sicario's house. Looks like it's upstairs.
Copy that.
Need any help?
It's like, Dave, what are you doing?
Take a look around.
We're supposed to be stood on this hill.
Right, let's try to keep it stealthy.
Ubisoft's like co-op demo things, just the dialogue between the people is just so scripted and fakey. I can't stand it.
Boom, gotcha.
And it's been like this with
I will say
every
at le-
single demo they do.
Yeah, but I would say it's better than the screaming idiots on Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it is better than the screaming idiots on Sea of Thieves. You are correct in that.
At least
but-
we have a baseline of the worst kind of co-op gameplay you can have for people at a conference.
Okay, I got the intel on
But
El
this isn't
Pozzolero.
great.
He's in a camp up in San Mateo.
Cool, how far is it?
We could use a ride. You got a car out there?
No, something better.
Nope, something better. Like, who talks like this to their friends?
You got it.
I do.
No, you
I
don't.
But I would say something like something
Well,
better.
yeah, but
But not like
it wouldn't be
dead.
so scripted
No
like
emotion.
According to the intel, the camp should be near this cliff.
El Pozzolero's a high-value target. He's going to be well protected.
There's a camp. Oh, damn, this one's gonna be tough. Yeah, we could definitely use some backup on this one.
This is like people you would, the way you would talk to people if you met them on LFG,
Going after El Pozzolero, we're at the east of the San
not your
Mateo.
friends.
Got it. We are on our way.
We're approaching the camp from the west. We'll meet you there.
Copy that. I hear this El Pozzolero guy is supposed to be a hard target.
How bad does it look?
See for yourself.
Oh, damn. Looks like a whole lot of trouble.
That's like Far Cry target acquisition.
Yeah.
Tag the lookout. Can you get him?
Roger that. Less
Nice.
to worry about.
Okay, we're splitting up.
Weaver, can you get to a good sniper position on the south side of the camp? No problem.
Alrighty, I'm moving in from the other side.
Copy that. We're moving in from the train.
Train station
Copy
at the
that.
east end of camp.
It's up. Enemy spotted.
No, because if it was us playing, it'd be like,
My signal.
Got it.
Praetorian, where'd you go? Praetorian, where'd you go?
Why is everyone dead? Well, I kind of killed them all because they looked at me funny.
Wait a minute. I hear something inside. Two guys. I got the one on the right. You ready? Ready. Go.
I wonder how much player choice you have here. Like, I wonder if you are seen or like
What,
you
whether
get
you're
caught.
tied to-
Will you fail out or is it just a big gunfight?
Right. I mean, it seems like...
And also,
it could go either way. You could either choose, like, okay, we want to go tactical assault. And you select that choice, and that way it fails you if you get seen, or if you can switch up tactics midway through.
Could be, yeah. Because they did say at the beginning they selected tactical or chose tactical or something like that.
Bad?
Yeah.
Yep. Be careful.
and also, are you gonna like each of the guys? Can they unlock all the weapons, or if you're playing 4-player co-op, are you going to be tied to one particular character? So, like, are you going to have be the sniper guy?
Red gloves, gas mask.
Right.
Got guards with him.
Got it. And another one down. I'm moving through.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm close to the building. Try to
Wonder how this plays out single player.
And I think he was dissolving somebody.
Maybe you have a team
Do you-
that you can direct to different
Do you,
locations.
yeah, do you have to control them or?
Right.
Oh god, can you imagine a really bad AI that just set the guards off?
Because right now, yeah, I don't-
Careful, there's more of them the closer you get.
Everybody's doing different stuff.
Only
Yeah.
one left.
yeah, like it's going fairly fast. But like if you did this solo,
Okay, I'm in position.
I have 3 tangos in front of me. Weaver, you think you can help?
I got it.
It would take about 30 minutes to get where
Yeah.
we are.
And you'd fail at some point.
and this
That's
doesn't
cool.
look like the most
Covered his
complicated
See him.
thing to do either.
Call us if you need us.
Don't worry, man. I got this. Shit! He spotted me.
Okay, so he just got spotted.
El Pozzolero's
Oh.
running. Going after him. Where is he? Where is
So it doesn't look like you auto-fail then.
It's possible that they took out enough of the guards in order to
where
not
it
fail.
didn't.
Got it. I'm moving to intercept.
This camp's on full alert, guys. We need to get out of here fast.
Shit, hold, get in the car.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Shit! No, he's moving too fast. He went the other way.
Come on, man. Let's go, let's go.
Hurry up, the gate's closing.
Woo! They just
Right
smelled up.
behind you. Weaver, are you okay?
I'm good.
I'm pulling out.
Like before when they were talking, right? We saw like a little headset mic show up in the left hand. Like see it now where it says Midas and you see a little headset mic.
Yeah.
We didn't. What I was getting at a second ago is I didn't see that show up, and I was like, "Are we listening to in-game dialogue, or are we still listening to them talk?" Because I don't see the headset thing showing up.
No, I think that's just, it's all just them talking.
Damn, he's trying to ram the car. I gotta hit his engine.
So I guess what I'm getting at, if you play single player, is your AI gonna talk to you, or are we not hearing any voices from teammates
Hey guys, I'll run this train.
in single player?
Where's the chopper?
Right.
Because you would
I
think
don't
the
know.
whole like talking to each other would be more dynamic than if
I'm in the chopper.
you couldn't talk to your people. Or you might just go in solo for all we know. It may just be.
All right, I'm on my way, guys. Hang tight.
Oh, no, 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 no. He's not stopping.
Oh man, come on, come on.
I'm trying.
He's a tough one, this guy, huh?
Somebody just.
Can you push him to the side?
I don't know how it looks up there, but that's what I'm trying to do.
The different vehicles are cool, like the bike versus the truck versus the chopper.
Hang on, guys. I'm nearly there.
Then you stand on top of a train as well.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I got him. Yes, he stopped.
I'll get him. Be careful.
You just tossed your bike up underneath your buddy's tires.
Hurry up, we got cartel reinforcements incoming. Up you get, and in you.
How do we feel about the graphics?
Something's wrong off with the graphics.
It looks.
I was about to say the same thing.
The
Something
textures
feels off.
just don't look good. Yeah.
Yep, something feels off.
No.
Like the environment looks good, but like the character models and the guns and the.
It's like the character models is like the underlay shading.
Yeah.
It's like they need to put a few more layers of detail on. That's what it looks like.
I don't know
Yeah.
how I felt about that.
I don't know. I like the co-op.
Head over to GhostRecon.com right now for all the latest news and gameplay videos.
Looks like it might be fun.
Here at E3,
Yeah.
please come by the booth. We've got 4-player co-op demos, and we would love for you to try it. We want to get your feedback.
I like the
Ghost
choice.
Recon Wildlands will be released on March 7th, 2017.
Sweet. It's a good release date.
Cool. So they still have a good, and they have a good amount of development time as well.
Yeah. But I don't know. The textures on the character models didn't look good. I like the choice of different tactics and whatnot. I like the co-op. I like the setting.
Crime in the United States is escalating at an alarming
Is this Watch Dogs dose?
The statistics are staggering.
Could be.
Urban centers are oversaturated with violence. And the wave of criminal activity has overflowed. to
No, I don't think this is Watch Dogs.
small structure, international conspiracies, a multi-billion-dollar drug trade. No one knows the source, and authorities are helpless in stopping this epidemic of crime. Civilization is being pushed to the brink. To stem the rising tide of violence and re-establish order,
Nope. Definitely not Watch Dogs. It doesn't look like.
the question becomes,
What is this?
who will take them?
Oh, is it
Oh, South
South
Park.
Park?
Oh my.
I'm Jason Schroeder from Ubisoft San Francisco. I had the team put together a trailer. We just took some stuff from Snowdrop and said, make cool trailer, and that's what it puts out. So that's kind of the way that goes. But all that chaos, all that scary stuff is totally true. Thankfully, the Coon is up to the occasion. And who better to defend the town of South Park and really Colorado and really the world than superheroes or kids in superhero costumes? So, like the Coon, I need some help from some friends. Please welcome Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Did y'all get into the first game? I didn't play it.
I played Stick of Truth, but I had the censored European version and decided that I'm not really fussed about playing another South Park game. It was fine as far as the gameplay mechanics went. I just not that interested in this one.
So, let's talk about the story. Everybody wants to know what's going on in the fractured butthole.
Don't know yet.
Yeah.
We're working on it. Well, it really it picks up where the Stick of Truth kind of left off. You're the new kid. If you played Stick of Truth, you would know that in it you're the new kid who moved to South Park. And so the game's really about who you are, and you kind of define who you are in South Park. But whereas the Stick of Truth was like a fantasy send-up, and you end up being the king in the end. And it's like the next day in South Park, and the kids have sort of switched up, and now they're playing superheroes. Right?
Yeah, and so we actually have a backstory that the kids have been playing superhero, but they got into a big fight about something, so they're in the Civil War part of their
kind of Civil War.
And in fact, Marvel wanted to call their movie Captain America: The Fractured Butthole, but we had already taken that name, so they had to call their Civil War.
Lucky. True. It's a true story. That's extremely true.
But also, we want to get into who you are as this new kid, and the fact that, in Stick of Truth, you really rose to being cool because you became king, But in this game, they've kind of switched games, and so you're back to being a douchebag again.
Right, so let's see how that douchebag was able to make it into Kunun Fencing. Real gameplay.
Real gameplay.
Dude, what the fuck? Who let this ordinary citizen into the Kun lair? Listen, bro, we are all superheroes and you aren't, so you can't hang out with us. Please do us all a solid and fuck off. Hey! Do not touch that! That device can blow up the entire Milky Way galaxy! Jesus fuck! Mom! The new kid is trying to play with the cube of ultimate destruction!
You be nice to all your friends, Eric. Be a good sharer.
Good sharer! It'll blow up the fucking galaxies! Stupid bitch! Look, dude, I already told you, you can't play. You aren't a superhero. You don't have a costume. You don't have any superpowers. Freedom Pals are adding people to their franchise. We should be adding people to ours. This dork, like, wearing a little crown? Does this look like a superhero to you? All right, have a seat, douchebag. Not there. That's Mysterion's seat. Not there either, stupid. All right, in order to play superheroes, you have to have a superhero persona. Then you can fill out your character sheet on Kunstagram. Do you have a Kunstagram page? Oh boy, you're not even on Kunstagram, huh? Well, I guess I can create one for you. Fucking unbelievable. So the first thing we need to fill out on your character sheet is your class. You know, what kind of superhero are you? Speedster. Ah, yes, like the Flash or Quicksilver. I like it.
Yes. Wow. Woo. That's what I'm thinking.
That really wasn't much.
It was really important to us to be able to, and you guys, to be able to really create your own superhero. So that you saw on that UI that there are a dozen different superhero classes you can choose from. You mix and match powers from those classes and really make a superhero all your own. But what else is new in the Fractured But Whole?
Well, I mean, that's obviously. I mean, I mean, it's definitely more of a. There's definitely more of defining your character and kind of. In superhero movies, there's always like the intense emotional center that like motivates why you have to go out and fight crime. So it's a much, as you can already tell, it's a much more spiritual. It's more spiritual game. It's much more about.
There's there's actually a part of it that I'm really proud of, where there's a gay fish in South Park, and he loves fish sticks, and the gay fish actually wants you to help him get his mother into heaven. And so you get to journey up and try to help this little gay fish get his mom into heaven. And you're all acting like this shit's regular.
Shit is hard.
This shit is hard.
It was.
I hope you all saw the Kanye thing.
If you didn't see the Kanye thing, that won't make it.
But you also, we you know, Cartman's the one who's kind of in charge of telling each superhero what their tragic backstory was that made them a superhero, and so this is what he comes up with for a player.
Right, let's see it.
Who let this guy join us anyway? Go easy on him, you guys. He's had a tough life. It's time they learned your tragic backstory. You lay awake that night. Like so many other nights, you couldn't sleep because you knew you weren't like the other kids. You walked to the mirror. You looked in the mirror and you felt alone. And that's when it happened. A loud noise. You swore you could hear your mother calling for help. You left your room. You left your room. Seriously, dude, just walk through the door already? But then you finally reached your parents' door. And what you saw when you opened that door changed your life forever and led you to fighting crime. You were too late, because when you opened that door, you saw your dad fuck your mom. What? Butthole doesn't trust anyone because his dad fucked his mom and he couldn't do anything to stop it. That doesn't make any sense. I know. How could the person you trust do that to the only other person you love?
Cartman, everyone's dad fucked everyone's mom.
Huh?
That's how it works, stupid. Our dads fuck our moms.
Oh, right. So does that mean your dad fucked your mom, Cal? Huh?
Yes, my dad fucked my mom. That's why I'm here.
Don't steal his backstory, dude. That's not cool.
That's funny.
can see there's a lot of people that relate to that story.
Yeah, it's very personal for us, and apparently that does touch a lot of people.
There's very few people that can at least relate to it at some level, except for Jesus. So, we got that one out. So obviously that's pretty brutal. We've got another thing in South Park that's brutal, our combat, and we worked on that a lot together.
Yeah, the combat system is much improved from Stick of Truth, and it's a superhero game, so it has the combat is definitely the center.
Does anyone else really just want to move on to the next game?
I'm like trying to wake up right now. Like this is.
I'm just like, why is there so much South Park stuff? Because it's really not like an innovative game at all. It's just a South Park episode where you can control somebody and do a little bit of roleplay.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Makes it easier to do story, and so
And they're not really that funny.
tried to do a big 4.0 version of Stick of Truth.
Right.
Like, the whole thing just banks on it being raunchy and
Your kind of humor.
whatever.
It's just not my style of humor. I don't
Yeah.
find this kind of style of humor to be funny at all.
So let's talk about it. First, let's talk about space.
Oh gosh.
You're not restricted to a location anymore. Now you can move to get into tactical positions on your enemies. Ooh. You can also move to get behind cover.
Yeah, when you asked before if either of us had played, I had gone to the kitchen to get some chocolate because I thought I might need it for this. So no, I never played the first game.
Yeah.
I played the first game more as an experiment to see how bad it was going to be, and the humor's just South Park humor and wasn't the best. And the combat's fine. It worked well enough. And I think it was probably I didn't have anything to play and decided to get South Park.
Well, it's so interesting, right? Because look how long they've spent on this versus Ghost Recon. I mean,
yeah, and Ghost Recon to me appeals far more than this does.
This is
Especially
a lot
for the
of
fact that it's got
time. A lot of time to be
the
on
fact
one
that
game.
like Ghost Recon has 4-person co-op.
Yep.
So, you could use that to rearrange the turn order. Mastering space and time makes a huge difference.
Oh my god, my head's hurting so bad.
I just want to see.
I hate to be like a
This is the
little Debbie Downer person, but this is just not.
But this is the best conference so far, isn't it?
He says sarcastically.
Oh no, that was genuine. I mean,
it's
I'm
better than
really
EA.
loving this.
It's better than EA.
Is it? We've had a bit
Well,
of Ghost Recon
Ghost
and then had
Recon,
Dance Central.
and we had Aisha
and
Tyler,
this.
so
we did.
who was much better than Pants. So
We'll get the Stick of Truth for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam for free. If you pre-purchase the game today,
Yeah.
Well, that won't be happening.
Get Stick of Truth again.
you can start playing Stick of Truth right away. So check out our website and for information and about our participating.
So far with Ubisoft, it's no, and a maybe.
Mhm.
No to Dance Central, no to this, and maybe to Ghost Recon.
yeah, I'll probably get Ghost Recon Wildlands. But
I will, but maybe not on release.
yeah.
I'm putting my money on December 6th.
I just kind of want to see how they handle single player with that game because they only focused on co-op. There was a heavy emphasis on co-op. I just wonder how it plays out solo. They're still not done with this? Jesus.
No, we're having the trailer at the end as well.
Oh, God.
Superheroes. We dedicate our lives to fighting crime for one reason. To make $1 billion on a superhero franchise. Now let's go through the plan one more time. First, we start with the Coon movie. Then we do the Super Craig movie. Then Super Craig and Coon will join forces in the Tide movie just as we start ramping up Kenny's Netflix series. How come I have to have the Netflix series? I want a movie too. You have a movie, Mysterion. You're in the third Coon and Friends United movie after your Netflix series. Yeah, but he's saying he doesn't ever get his own movie. Do I get my own movie? Not everyone gets their own movie.
The franchise plan sucks. If we want to make billions of dollars, then I think we should start with the Tupperware movie.
Right, start with a black superhero.
Marvel is making a black superhero movie.
Yeah, now. They waited years to get to that. We follow their plan. We do all the real people first, and we sneak the black guy in phase 3. How about we just do movies starring all of us, like all the time? But then we're just rehashing the same old material. There's nothing wrong with doing the exact same movie to start a franchise. Okay, J.J. Abrams. Okay, so you're on Cartman's side? He just likes this plan because he gets 2 movies in phase 1. God! We have to just go with this plan. We don't even have 1 movie yet. How did it get to this? How did we grow so far apart? You go with the plan. Maybe we'll just go and do our own franchise. Yeah. Oh, you want Civil War? Is that what you want? Yeah, dude, Civil War. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get out of my house. We'll make way more money on our franchise. Go ahead. I bet you don't even get halfway through phase 1 on your franchise, DC Comics. I thought Civil War wasn't supposed to happen until phase 3. Shut up, Super Craig.
If this is something that they've put so much time into on this conference, it doesn't bode well for anything else actually being...
This is a long time, man.
Good.
This is like a little conference of its own. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Please give us something interesting.
Probably be from Honor next. Or For Honor.
You probably fell asleep on your computer.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Good call.
We fell asleep.
Division.
To the snowy post-pandemic streets of New York in Tom Clancy's The Division. Thanks to all of you out there, The Division broke records when it launched earlier this year, and today more than 10 million of you.
That is a lot.
3 hours a day hitting a steady supply of high-value targets and trying to get your hands on the best loot in the dark zone. Well, here to tell us more about what's new in The Division.
I mean, I've heard good stuff about The Division, actually. I know the demo didn't grab me, but if this was not an MMO, I would have played this.
I agree.
Thank you. And thank you for wearing those shoes.
I like to make
I'm
everybody
not
feel...
actually that short.
No, you're actually taller than me without these shoes on. I'm sorry.
I'll go with it. And thanks to all the Division players out there who are so passionate about our game.
Yeah, it's a cool ass game. And you guys have been adding all kinds of new stuff to the game since it debuted. We heard just a little while ago about the Underground, so do you want to tell us more about what's going on with that?
Absolutely. So, in Underground, you and your team will be fighting against a dangerous threat hidden beneath the streets of New York City. And every time you play, the challenge is unique. That means endless replayability and even better rewards the further you go.
Okay, so, I mean, one of the coolest things about this game is it is open world, it is so robust, and you're making it more robust all the time. So are you going to tell us when we're going to get this new content, or do I just have to start taking bets? I know, I'm big and I'm also pushy.
Yes.
I agree.
Underground will be out June 28th on Xbox One and PC, and August 2nd on PS4. And this is just one of the updates we'll be releasing this year. Because for the Division team, this is a long-term commitment. We love this world, you love this world, and we're going to keep on making it better for you.
It's awesome. I mean, you know, I've been in love with this game since you guys first debuted it on one of the shows that I hosted, and I'm really, really excited about it.
Cool. And that's not the only thing we're going to tell you about today. We've got a little surprise for you. To celebrate Ubisoft's 30th birthday, we're giving our fans 3 exclusive outfits to use in-game. Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, and...
Oh, that's cool. Everybody wants to be Sam Fisher.
Yeah.
You get an outfit. You get an outfit. Chad, you get the 3 outfits. Good for you, Chad. So, if you're a member of Ubisoft Club, all of these outfits will be free for you with the release of Underground.
It's like smushing 2 or 3 or 4 games together that you love.
Don't tell the other teams.
I don't know, I have a lot of feelings.
They let us do this.
I love it. Well, I'm super stoked about running around Manhattan in trifocal goggles without getting arrested like I typically do. So we've got Underground, we've got dope new outfits. More?
We've got one more expansion to talk to you about today. In it, you'll struggle to find meager supplies in New York and fight to survive in some of the most brutal weather conditions imaginable. It's a completely new way of playing the game, and you'll be able to play it very soon. Even sooner if you're on Xbox One or PC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Survival.
Survival mode? Yeah.
was getting worse. But we had to investigate the rumors of a cure.
I guess, spoilers, you didn't find a cure in the main game.
Spoilers.
The storm took everything. No food, no water, temperature dropping. We are not alone out here. In this world, it's hunter against prey. The storm doesn't care if you live or die.
Evacuation area accomplished.
But some of us will survive.
Looks like it might be interesting if you played The Division.
Ubisoft VR is the perfect
Here we go.
for making gaming more
VR.
and Ubisoft
It's
Montreal
my favorite
Farmhouse
thing.
built a game that just about everyone is going to know how to play the minute they put on their headsets. So, here to take us into the world of Eagle Flight, please welcome
Eagle
the greatest
Flight.
person
Oh
around.
my
Along with
gosh.
fans of the game, Palmer Luckey, inventor
Oh
and founder
gosh.
of Oculus, and Jason Holden, head of publishing at Oculus VR.
Oh my god.
You've broken exonerment.
I am done, son. I really am done already. How long is this event gonna be?
Very excited to show you the game today, and even more excited to have you guys to play with us.
Thanks for having us. We're huge fans of Eagle Flight. It's very,
We're
very intuitive game.
huge fans.
The flight mechanic is super innovative, and it gives you that real freedom of flying in VR. But most of all, it's just super fun. And by super fun,
like super fun.
I beat Palmer almost every time I play.
Super fun.
Eagle Flight, is this like an Assassin's Creed type thing?
I don't know.
Is this an Assassin's Creed spin-off thingy?
We can beat you guys at your own game.
Let's see what you got, Palmer.
Let's
play.
go. Let's go.
Oh my god.
It's probably just an aerial tour of Paris.
Michael, and I'm going to talk you through for the first time ever at E3 a live PvP demo in VR. It's called Capture the Prey.
Wait, you're gonna?
And 2 teams of 3
Is PvP Eagles? Am I getting this right?
Over here we have the blue team
Looks like it.
in their Hawaiian shirts, led by Palmer Luckey, Olivier, and Vicky, and the red
Yeah,
team,
but it's
led by
VR
Jason
with a
Holden,
controller.
with his 2 wingmen, Andre and Charlie.
That's interesting.
Rules are simple. It's a capture the flag.
Oh my
and
gosh.
we'll play best of 3.
My brain is literally gonna ooze out of my ears in a second. You get what I'm saying? Like with Sony when they did their VR, at least it was games that I would look at this. Come on, please. Oh, you get what I'm saying,
Yeah, but
right?
that's- just
we at
because
least got
you
to see
don't like
Batman
these
and
kind of
Resident Evil.
stylized games doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to be bad.
Yeah, but it's just. Would you spend $300 or $400 to get something to play this though?
To succeeding in this game.
It depends what kind of game you're looking for. If you're looking for some fun game to play with friends and you've all got money to burn, maybe. I'm personally not going to buy it, but it may appeal to some audiences. More than, you know, walking around a Resident Evil-esque game where you can't shoot anything.
And is making his way over to the nest right now.
But this just seems like a strange VR with them using a controller. It's just like having the TV screens plastered to your face.
Wherever he can, trying to stay out of sight of his opponents who are trying to shoot him. Oh, and he's been hit by Andre. And the rabbit is
He got hit by Andre. Holy crap.
So the red team
Andre's a beast.
Oh no. Killed by
Oh.
Who's going to pick it up? They're not far from the nest now. And it's Olivier for the blue team. Yeah! There's the nest.
Oh my god.
Are blue going to score first? Yes, they are. 1-0 to the blue team. Yeah, well done, guys. Okay, remember.
But how does this being in VR add to the experience?
Right.
Oh, Vicky with the amazing steal and then flew right into the line of sight of Andre, who took it from her.
Because, like, the environment is not that interesting. So, because, like, VR to me, the appeal of it is that you get to explore and be immersed in this interesting environment.
Yes.
And be able to look and use your head. But this, look at how they're looking. They're not like...
You could play this
they're just
easily
doing
with just
that
a controller.
for effect.
Yeah. Like,
They're looking sideways and up and down because they've been told you must do that to make it look like you're having a really good experience.
There's my boy Andre. Go get him, Andre. Yeah! That's my boy! Andre's a beast. Look how weird they look with all them goggles on looking around though. It's funny.
like,
It doesn't even look that good for a stylized kind of...
no,
it just
like, the
looks
stylized graphics look like
very basic.
ass. Is what they look like.
Yep. I guess what I'm getting at is if I had $400 cash money right now in my pocket, I'm not being like, oh shoot, I'm gonna get that Eagle game. Like, at least Sony showed off something that I would be tempted to spend $400 on to play.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, the other 46 games out of the 50 could look like this, but
Right. Well,
at
this
least
is one of them, I'm sure.
yeah, but I mean, they were smart to not show this because I think they knew that they would get the kind of reaction.
They wanted to show embedded franchises that
Right.
people
at least could
will
cling
relate
to
and be like,
right.
oh, cool, I can see Gotham through the eyes of Batman.
Right, it still may be a
or
garbage
I
game.
can see
right?
Resident Evil
Still could be
through the
easily be a
eyes of
garbage game,
survivor.
but oh man, I wanted to see that for 2 more hours. We really had to stop. Can y'all Twitch stream that when y'all are done? I gotta watch it all night. So my boy Andre does.
Alright. Thanks to Palmer and Jason, Charlie, and of course the entire dev team. I actually got to play an early version of this game.
I know it was amazing, wasn't it?
And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was like
I hear you. Oh.
and I peed a little. Like, it wasn't even very good, and it was awesome. So
Oh, she just said
It wasn't very good.
wasn't very good.
But it was awesome.
It was amazing.
And it is playable this week at the Ubisoft and Oculus booth, so get down there and do it. Now that we've seen some flying raptors soaring through abandoned city streets, it's time to ascend a bit higher in elevation. So please welcome Ubisoft Red Storm's David Votipka.
I'm gonna try my best, guys, to not be so cynical, but it's very hard. I'm not trying to be like a downer, but I have to call it like it is. I'm just not.
No, there was nothing there that interested me at all.
Than just technology. It's about creating games that just weren't possible before.
Really, that wasn't possible before?
Yeah, I know, right? That's that
I feel like I've
PlayStation
seen
1
something
cheese
like
right
that,
there.
Like 20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And becoming people and doing things that you otherwise could not do. Today, VR is all about opening up the final frontier.
Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Base.
Now see, this might be interesting.
Yes, at least this is like something that people are interested in.
Yeah. Not a bunch of eagles flying around.
I mean, I don't know that I've ever thought to myself, man, I wish there was a game where I could play as an eagle flying around.
Capture a nest.
Stealing bunnies and putting them in nests.
Yeah.
Do the graphics look particularly sharp to you?
Looks okay.
Not at first, but now they kind of do. I know what you're talking about.
It looks basic.
They
to
look.
me,
They
but-
look. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Wow. Absolutely astonishing. When I walked in, I really
See, now we're getting into the cheese factor right here. This
right. Look,
this is the
it's Geordie
absolute
LaForge.
cheese factory right here. Like,
Right.
wanted the Star Trek VR game to be. This is what we've been waiting for.
It's AMR.
I mean, it really is breathtaking. That was an extraordinary experience to be fully encompassed in a world.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. If I was gonna do VR, like Star Trek would be interesting to me. Like,
It's really cool.
So there's captain, helm, piloting the ship, tactical, and the engineer.
yeah, them graphics looking
mm-hmm.
not looking too
Looking
good
bad.
there, cuz.
Yeah.
The point being is, we're gonna have these kind of graphics in 4K.
Right.
They're
yeah.
still gonna look bad.
Right.
They're just gonna look like really, really shiny bad.
I agree with you, though, Dormouse. I would like to sit in the cockpit and look around, but
Right.
like
and
we've
see
seen in
space,
all these
but
VR things, what is the
what does
length
the
of
gameplay
gameplay?
look like?
Yeah.
No. I mean, it's a nice gimmick, but like it's a gimmick. It feels like it's not.
Them graphics,
It's,
though, boy.
it's
Oh,
not
man,
something
they
that
don't
feels
look
like
good.
it's sustainable.
Right, like what is the scope of the gameplay that's going to keep me playing for however many hours the game is?
You push the buttons. I will say I nailed being the engineer.
Dude, it feels like it's gaming not for gamers.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. It feels
It's
like,
like
it's
we-
this. It feels like another Wii
we
almost.
as gamers, it does. It feels like it's trying to reach out to people that maybe don't game, so they don't, they don't have the same expectations as we do. And
Yeah.
they're like, wow, this is cool. It's like an interactive movie. Whereas we come into it and be like, where's the gameplay?
Right. Whereas for your average person who's like, oh cool, I can experience Star Trek and I don't have to have all this hand-eye coordination dexterity crap. I can't get into games, but I could get into this.
Whatever you want, and that's a pretty good deal.
Oh man.
But this is not for us. This
nah.
is not for us.
No. And I don't feel like a lot of the VR for PlayStation is for us either.
No, I don't think so.
Guys, Ubisoft is bringing you the first ever Star Trek VR game. As you can see, it's amazing, and you heard it here first. Unless, of course, you heard it from the reporter who leaked it on Reddit. You know what you can suck a bag of. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the man who was rocking a VR headset way before VR even existed, Mr. LeVar Burton.
Yep, now they've got their celebrity.
Yeah.
Cheese factory is open, boys and girls.
His factory is open. I mean, I love him.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah. His daughter actually works for Achievement Hunter now, which
yeah.
is strange.
So it looks like Ubisoft got some of the old Trek band back together. I mean, like all of the old Trek bands and the new ones back together. So I have two questions for you. First of all, I know you have my email, so why no invite? But we'll talk about that after. And how did the game compare to being on the actual Enterprise?
So here's the thing, right? We use our imaginations so much, right? When you're on the set, you guys know that. When you're operating the console, it's really not connected to anything. You knew that, right?
You're breaking all our hearts
I know. But here's the thing. You don't have to imagine
Oh. You can touch the buttons. Oh, boy.
Environment. You are on the bridge of a starship, and you're with your friends. It's pretty cool.
It's so amazing. So, what was it like working with that particular crew? All of you having had real enterprise experience. I know I can't let go of the fact that it's not real. Okay, yeah, I know.
But it feels real. I mean, it felt real to us when we were doing it. Look, playing with Carl and Jerry was amazing because, you know, we have this special bond, that, just like you will with your friends when you play. And here's the thing. We really had to work together to accomplish the mission. And what's more Star Trek than that? I mean, you can play as the engineer, or you can drive the ship, you can be tactical, or you can be the captain, but no one position is more important than any other. Everybody has to do their level best in order to get the job done, and that's at the core of what Star Trek has always been about for me.
Right, and what people love about cooperative gameplay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you were Jordy before, you were the engineer.
Yes.
But in the game, you got to be the captain. So what did that feel like?
Well, I told the guys at Red Storm that I was not going to shave my head for the privilege.
It sounds like it's just a bridge simulator then.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
all you're gonna
pretty
do
much.
is just sit in the bridge and.
It very much feels like this stage of VR is limited gameplay.
Yeah,
It was like that skin.
it
I
does.
Just, like, put it right back on again. The lingo, the rhythm, the technobabble, it all, you know, started clicking in, coming back. But I'm used to like responding to an order and not initiating the orders. So I had to like, oh yeah, engage.
He's really into it, which is nice. He definitely liked the fact that he could be on the bridge.
Yeah.
So we started this clip at what time? 57 minutes or 30? When did we start this clip?
Oh, what the actual
video.
on this? 57-ish.
So it's been like
How
an
old is he?
hour.
With like Brent and Jonathan Frakes and Michael
What
Dorn.
are you doing to my feelings?
Have we really been watching this for an hour? And I feel like the only thing that we've seen is Ghost Recon.
Yeah. Well, that is the only thing that we've seen.
I mean,
that's
that's it.
interesting.
You are dismissed.
But you can't dismiss me unless you outrank me.
Oh my
But I don't
gosh.
So I will just say, make it so, number one.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Oh my God.
She's an honorary admiral in Starfleet. Get off my stage.
How long? I wonder how long this conference is. Is it really
Right, there
gonna
can't
last?
be much more, is there?
We've all imagined ourselves on that bridge. Now you get to do it. We're gonna have
The only things that they could have is maybe For Honor, a new IP, and some Assassin's Creed news.
All these little presentations
Watch
are
Dogs 2,
fairly
they gotta
lengthy,
do Watch
man.
Dogs 2.
It's Gladiator.
This is probably that game. What's it called? What's the game called?
For Honor.
For Honor. Yeah.
For Honor?
Couldn't think of it.
That's what I was saying.
I wanted to say
For
From
Honor
Hell
would be the next.
because that's what you kept saying it was the other night.
Calling it From Hell, but it's not. It's For Honor.
Isn't that the Jack the Ripper film?
It is
From
the
Hell?
Jack the Ripper film. I don't
Yeah.
know why I always want to call it that. I think it's just the two words and the FH and
Is this For Honor?
it's gotta be.
I can't think of If it's not, it's gonna surprise me.
Yeah.
Which this game kind of intrigues me now that it has a story player
Yeah.
component.
Yeah. A story
I
player.
didn't know that.
A story player. I'm so
player.
sleepy, man. You just don't even know. Story player.
Major spoilers, guys. I didn't know that there was a story thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, For Honor. I don't know. It's going to be mostly... Well, there's going to be at least a portion of multiplayer in it that may or may not be good.
What faction
But it's
is
different
she?
player classes
So
from
we
Dark
got, we got
Souls.
Vikings, we got Samurai.
Samurai from Japan, and a knight.
A knight?
Teutonic knight, maybe? Nah. Or it's the knight from Dark Souls, the Northern Warrior, or the Dex build. That's what immediately came into my head for some reason. It's like the Cell Sword, the Warrior, and the Knight.
Yeah, I don't know. This does interest me a lot more now that I know that it's not just multiplayer.
It reminds me a fair bit of Rise for some reason, maybe with multiplayer.
It's just, I know they're going to show this trailer and then they're probably going to demo it like they've done everything else. The question is, are they going to demo multiplayer or are they going to demo campaign?
I hope they're going to demo campaign.
Yeah, because we saw multiplayer last year.
We did indeed.
Oh.
So is she the main antagonist of the single player campaign?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going to be single player or is it going to be co-op?
Oh, this guy.
Because it could be that
This guy.
he was not bad last year.
He's so excited about this game.
Desperation drives us to war. It is trust that can end it. Apollyon and her Blackstone legions crave a world where trust is impossible, and the wolves among us can roam free. I'm Jason Vandenberg. I'm the creative director on For Honor. Last year, in our multiplayer reveal, we gave you the chance to experience our new melee combat system, the art of battle. Now, we welcome you to the world of For Honor. In our campaign, be knighted. Join the Blackstone legions to drive your enemies from your lands. As a samurai, unite your people to prevent a civil war and restore the prestige of the empire. And as a Viking, well, I think it's better to just show you. I'd like you to meet our game director on For Honor, Roman Campos Oriola. Come on out, Roland. Yes. My brother. Good luck.
It's a bit cringy.
Are the raiders.
My brother.
My brother.
In the aftermath of war, your people were starving. You.
So is it 3 distinct campaigns?
Maybe.
The way he made it sound is like
yeah, it sounds like there's 3 different...
3 campaigns within a main campaign.
Yeah.
Although he hasn't said anything about the knight yet.
He did say be knighted and do blah blah blah.
Yeah, and then
that
he
was
said,
the first one he talked about.
Be a samurai and unite your kingdom or something like that.
Yeah. Or be a
right,
Viking.
the knight is part of her army.
Right.
That's what he was saying.
Yep.
Not yet. But they knew we were coming.
I wonder if those 3 characters are like fixed, or if this is a create your own character game.
Don't know.
Because, I mean, you know I'd like it better if it's a create your own character game. But
Yeah, but some of the games where you have a set character are some of the best ones as well. Depends if the characters have character.
It's gonna have to be 3 distinct storylines because if you're playing as a samurai, you wouldn't be coming in on Viking ships, right? So
right,
it's gonna have to be.
Unless it'll be like
you might be on the other side of this
be
conflict,
defending
though.
instead of attacking.
Yeah, it could tie into one main. You're right. Yeah, but you'd be seeing it from a different angle, which would work too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 distinct parts
I mean,
of one
basically,
campaign,
that
or
is
3
3
separate smaller
campaigns,
campaigns.
Right. It's the same thing, except it's just putting it all in one main storyline.
Fortress hadn't worked for a century. All we had to do was get through them.
He's doing that live though, because he just got hung up on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So this is live gameplay. So that's cool.
Just please tell me that more than one person attacks me at one time. You're really not showing me 500 people on the screen and I'm only fighting one. Like, you're only getting attacked by one oh my gosh. You're only getting attacked by one person at a time, though.
He might be playing it on the easiest difficulty so he doesn't get killed at the start. And
I
it's
hope
like,
so.
look at this game, he's dead shit.
I hope so, because that's always a big thing, is that if you got all these people around, you want to be attacked by more than one.
I don't know, it looks a bit like Dynasty Warriors type, with, you know, close combat and lots of enemies all around, but it doesn't look like...
That's the first thing I thought about was Dynasty. Yeah, I thought about Dynasty Warriors too.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the climb!
It's like, why'd they wait to do that?
Yeah, I was about to say the same
They were just tossing down
thing.
stuff on them. Why didn't they just knock off
Yeah,
the
dude.
grapples?
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it.
This game really isn't grabbing me.
Look at see all that enemies are just standing there chilling. Like there's 6, 7 people right there, man.
I mean, he's got to be playing it on easy though, because they're not even attacking him at all.
Yeah.
He's just destroying them.
All right. Oh, you just got
Because it's
power
almost
bombed.
like the only ones that actually attack him are the ones with those little red things above them.
Yeah.
With the health bars
But then
above
all
their
the
head,
rest of them are
and then
just
the
sort
other
of
ones are just
standing
filler.
there. Yeah. Drop attack, please. There you go.
The combat looks clunky and just...
Is there a lock-on? Because it doesn't even look like there's a lock-on for the smaller guys. You're just kind of like swinging blind.
Right, you're just... Well, because it seems like they don't even attack you, so they're just there to get slaughtered.
But really, in like the Dynasty Warriors-esque stuff, the little guys are like fighting amongst themselves most of the time. Like your little guys fight the other guys, little guys, and then you engage the like captains and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like they're doing on this one.
Yeah.
Unless like on a higher difficulty, the chaff attacks you.
See, I would have rather them if that's the case, I would have rather them record it, just do recorded footage on a harder difficulty with somebody who's pro, and let me see that than have live gameplay with him playing it on easy. Cause like,
and that's assuming there is a difficulty.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
This doesn't feel like anything new that other games haven't done before.
Yeah, I think the appeal of this is playing as playing as those different types of warriors and like fighting them against each other. I think that's
true.
That's the appeal of this. It's like, what would it be like if Vikings fought samurais, and that's like what you get to do.
Mm-hmm.
They would call it, and it had begun.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm semi-interested in it. It's not like day one must purchase for
my
me.
problem is I have no money to buy games, so a lot of these ones I'm like, I can't afford to buy the maybe games anymore.
No, I agree with you, but
if you are looking for something to give that very special someone in your life for honorable.
all right, it's Valentine's Day. It's amazing.
Sweet, it's a nice gesture. What could be more romantic than dinner, drinks, and an all-night bender of epic warfare?
I can't think of anything else except for no drinks.
Yeah.
And if you're in LA, come by the Ubisoft booth for
Unless the drink is tea on my part.
I will say that my anticipation for this game dropped a bit watching that. But like you said, if it's an easy difficulty, I will retract everything I said. Because if they all fight you at once, that's a completely different game. But what I just saw is a step back from my anticipation level for that game.
Is this
it didn't wow me.
Ubisoft?
No, it didn't wow me either.
I don't know.
Do you think this might be independent at Ubisoft?
I think this is a PC game that maybe they're. So I remember, Grow Up.
Because I've seen this. Yeah, I've seen this game played.
Or maybe this was on PS4. I remember. I think L1 Gaming was playing this game at one point, wasn't he? Doing trophies on it or something?
Yeah, I think so.
And ourselves with Grow Home. The story of our little
Grow
robot
Home.
bud
Yeah.
learning how to experience the world around him. And today, I'm really excited to announce that Bud is back.
Oh, I guess a part 2.
And this time, he's not just growing home, he's growing up.
I mean, this looks cute.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with this.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Exonova's head is just exploded by this point.
Yeah, I'm just
I think you're ready for this conference
There's
to
nothing-
be over. Is what?
Well, my point of view is there's nothing wrong with these.
There's
kind of
nothing wrong
games.
with this
If
game. It's
you like those
just
kind of
when
games.
you show this after I've already watched like an hour and 20 minutes or however long this has been
Yeah,
of
it's been
kind of
it's been
mind-numbing
too long.
content. Yeah.
It's been too long. They spent far too much time on South Park.
South Park.
And, a couple of other things that just fell flat.
Yeah.
In the VR.
Yeah, the VR.
Playground. Not only can you forget your words,
Oh.
Hey, at least he's human.
I know, right? I mean, this guy is fine. I don't mind this guy.
all the way to the moon. We want you to help Bud grow up this August on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Thank
Cool.
you and enjoy E3.
It looks like it might be like
that
an
was fun.
Unravel price title. So that was nice and short.
Yeah, it was nice and short.
I'll definitely keep. I'll keep a heads up for that one because I like my little like adventure-y type puzzle
Yeah.
games
Ubisoft is
that are
a
stylized.
platform cutesy
independent spirit,
games.
and support for innovative projects is a part of its DNA. But every once in a while, that DNA mutates slightly, and this happens.
Here are the Ubisoft Creative Director Tag Team.
Do we really need this? Do we really need this? Oh my gosh.
What is this?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
know.
It's freaking WWE or something. I don't know what the heck.
It's two dudes with large beards
Oh.
in really awful tracksuits.
Thank you. Where's Chad? Not you. Out. So I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Hello, I'm Antti Ilvessuo, the creative director of Trials and also President of Finland.
President of Finland.
Isn't the president of Finland a lady? Or was a lady?
Hello, I'm Dean Evans, creative director of the original Blood Dragon and advocate of world peace.
A blood dragon.
Huh.
Trials and Blood Dragon made baby together.
This is actually cringily funny
Yeah.
compared with South Park that really wasn't.
Right, yeah. At least this is
It's
amused
just
me
so
a bit.
stupid. It just... Are we getting a Blood Dragon 2? Or
He
something
said
along
trials,
the lines of...
trials and blood dragon.
That's some Saved by the Bell right there, boy.
I like this. It just reminds me of the adverts for kids stuff. Ah, it's gonna... So it's Trials with Blood Dragon style.
Baby.
Made in Taiwan.
I mean, that's cool. If you like Trials, that's a nice title.
That's fine. And it was short. And it was silly.
Nothing like an 8-bit title to get you excited. As you can tell, this game is
Hey,
amazing,
it's
and
got
it
more
takes you to get the
integrity.
incredibly subtle messaging in that video. It is out now on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox.
It's out now.
Oh, wow, okay.
Almost out now. We didn't want anybody sprinting out to chase blood dragons while we were still here on stage. So the game will be released as soon as this conference ends, about 30 minutes from now. Calm yourselves.
30
and,
minutes.
Just take comfort of the fact
We've been watching this thing forever, man.
He's dying.
Guys, never knew they were white. Guys, this is Ubisoft. And there is, yes it is, my friends, and there is no UBE3 experience without a deep dive into Assassin's Creed. You know
Thank
this, and
Christ.
And this year is special because Assassin's Creed is about to go super multi-platform. Here to talk about the upcoming Assassin's Creed movie, please join me in welcoming legendary movie producer Frank Marshall.
Why are we talking about the movie? I mean, I'm interested in the movie, but this is a games conference.
Yeah, I'm interested in the movie as well, but I'd like a game.
Thank you so much for coming today. Now, in case, I'm excited to have you. In case people don't know, you have worked on some of the hugest films and film franchises that have ever existed in our history. Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, the Bourne films, Jurassic World. So what drew you specifically to this project?
Well, I think
I mean, it's kind of simple. I'm always looking for a good story. And I thought that the Assassin's Creed universe really had all the elements that could make a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was kind of our goal as the filmmakers to take these elements and stay respectful to the franchise and the DNA of the brand. And,
DNA, literally.
Yeah.
That could be experienced in movie theaters. So we have a new story. We have a new hero, dynamic supporting players and characters. So we kind of mixed a little bit of the old up and the familiar with a new element.
And this is such a storied franchise. There is so much to draw from. I think everybody is super stoked to see that Michael Fassbender is playing in the lead role. Yes. Yeah, it's an incredible cast all around. What can you tell us about what went into making this film?
Well, it's really kind of a massive production. We shot in 3-4 different countries. Obviously, there's an historical aspect to the story where we go back in time, just like in the game. But we really wanted to get the right team to put together the movie, and we started with our director, really esteemed, fantastic director named Justin Kurzel, who had just worked with Mr. Fassbender on Macbeth. And he's really a true visionary who understands the best elements of the game and how to translate them into the movie. Then we assembled a team of really incredibly talented people to surround him with and create the world, and using these real locations and a team of stunt experts to...
I just Tyler's like, move along, move along.
Please be quick. We're here for like 2 hours. We don't want to make it 2 hours 75 minutes.
Oh. Just show us a trailer.
We've got the best in the world at doing those different kinds of stunts and those different kinds of elements.
So, given all of that, what do you think people are going to be most excited about seeing when they see Assassin's Creed on the big screen?
Well, I think there's a lot to look forward to. But really, it's the
I'd like to see the assassinations.
The stabbing things?
Assassinations. And the assassinations. And also, like, Animus technology. Yeah, and the story.
That same wish fulfillment that you have in the game of being able to see the world through the lives and the ancestors through the genetic memory that our character has.
At least he sort of understands what it's about, so that's good.
Yeah.
Imagine themselves in this role, so to kind of write it large.
So it sounds like we're going to get future and past, which is nice because, you know, Unity had bugger all from the future. Wow. Present day.
No, actually, I'm excited because I can show you a little bit more than anybody here has seen already. So we're going to have an exclusive video that gives you a sneak peek behind the curtain and shows you everything that went into making this film, as well as never seen before footage.
Never been seen, boy. He's tired like we are. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
I never been seen that footage.
Never been seen for spleens. What?
So play a lot of Assassin's Creed before then, so it's all inside of you.
Well, if you give me a remastered version of some of the old games, that'll definitely give me some Assassin's Creed to play.
See you, man.
She got a bit hot under the collar there. Mr. Fassbender. Hello. Ooh. Nice. Looks like there's a female assassin with him.
That's cool.
That looks like future stuff. Present day stuff, I mean. If I say future, I mean present day.
Are fighting for free will, and their main rivals are Templars.
Really?
Blowing my mind.
I think Assassin's Creed has a really deep concept and idea, which is going back into time, having some sort of relationship with the ancestor that's come before you.
Ah, the bleed effect. Nice.
Through the eyes of our protagonist, that Michael Fassbender's playing. What do you want from me?
Your past.
I know the animus is no longer in this movie. It's not something you lay down in. It's like that thing that picked him up in the
Claw.
air. That supposedly is like the new animus, apparently.
That's fine with me if it's like some sort of jack in the back of his head. You know, like he's got his composite jack. Oh no, wait, it's through the bottom of his spine. Never mind. Hey, the setting looks fine.
Yeah.
Looks like sort of Renaissance Spain. Oh, Jeremy Irons, nice. And Brendan Gleeson.
And look, I watched this movie. I'm just sitting here pondering why we just spent so much time on this. Like, why couldn't we just show the trailer? You know, like
Right.
I don't understand the pacing of this whole thing.
I don't understand why Ubisoft needed to make their talk so damn long.
Gosh, this is just...
I mean, yeah, it looks great, and I'm sure it's going to be a fine movie, but isn't this supposed to be a game expo?
Right. That's what I'm thinking
You
when
would
they said
think.
Assassin's Creed. It's
Yeah.
like, game! No.
Movie.
I feel exactly the same way. I think we've
Do you? That's nice.
over the years we played the game, but I can't think
I have nothing
Bitter and
against that.
slightly bored.
super hot. Really looking forward to the assassin getting naked. All right. Just me? Okay. Now for
Watch Dogs.
for our next game.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Dead
this is
sick.
Watch Dogs.
Okay.
So we're not having any more Assassin's Creed then this year.
Guess not.
Your elections. Your favorite social media giant invite knows everything about you. And they're manipulating your feed to tailor your opinion to their interests. They are fooling you into voting for their puppet, Congressman Mark Russ. Invite wields the single most powerful population control tool ever created. Defend democracy. Help us tear down Invite. Lend us your processing power by downloading our app, and together we will expose Congressman Russ. Join us. We are DedSec.
Oh, they have dogs.
Doggies. People doing jumping jacks.
And a guy in a t-shirt and shorts. Sorry.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into the San Francisco Bay Area.
Oh, I thought he was in game.
Place of the tech revolution and Watch Dogs 2's new playground. This time, you will join DedSec, a hacker group rebelling against an establishment that uses technology to take away our freedom. You are Marcus Holloway, a brilliant young hacker on a mission.
Does he have a soul and not cardboard cutout tendencies?
Now we all live in a hyper-connected world. Everything we use and every one of us is connected through technology. From the perspective of a hacker, this world is filled with opportunities. So in Watch Dogs 2, everything around you can be hacked in creative ways. You can also profile, manipulate, and hack everyone. And you're not alone. You can seamlessly encounter other DedSec hackers. And now, getting into co-op has never been simpler.
So it's going to be fully co-op now.
But for now,
Seamless.
Yeah, because it was co-op on the one,
a social media giant
but you had to invite people.
Ah.
Yeah, because we played it on the 360, so we didn't even have the co-op capability in the first game. I mean, the premise of this game is fine. And I'm probably going to enjoy this one.
Hopefully they've done some more work on the story.
Yes.
Because I had no problem with the gameplay
Yeah.
whatsoever.
No, neither did I.
The story was just awful. and the main character was awful. But we have a new main character, so that's a positive.
But for now, let's just check what happened when that second filtrate, the politicians found out to find evidence that invite might have helped them.
It just feels like Ubisoft is just too long.
Yeah, it's been
like,
it's
and
been
they put
far
this
too
right
long.
at the end, and we're kind of like,
If this is the end, it
Whereas
can't
this
be
is a
the
game
end.
that I might
They
have been-
always come at the end with like a surprise game, so this probably isn't the last thing they're going to show.
I'm starting to feel like this thing is actually 3 hours and 16 minutes long.
which means it's like 2 hours.
Yeah, which is that's longer than Sony and Microsoft.
This is insane, man.
Yes, it is.
And they haven't really covered, like, they've overcovered games that didn't need it.
Okay, dude. You find the evidence, and I'll mount our exit strategy.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're showing gameplay, but is this really going to be that much different to the gameplay we've seen in Watch Dogs, the first one?
Doesn't look like it.
They're up to something. I'll see what.
I like the character model for the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's fine. And the drone is a nice addition. You know, to give you a bit more surveillance mobility.
Mm-hmm.
Or can you attack people with it? Like, can you electrocute them or bug them? Hack them?
They got armed help in there. Something's definitely up.
Yeah, I like the drone. And I like that it looks like people can see it.
Can see the drone, yeah.
So it's not
Yeah.
like you're just completely invisible while this little thing's buzzing around.
They're scrubbing the evidence.
And also you can hack the cameras while as a drone.
Once I do, you use the botnet to brute force your way in and download everything you can.
But once you start downloading, they'll know you're inside.
It wouldn't be a party if they didn't. And I've got a surprise for them.
Yeah, I already like the main character better.
Well, he just sounds better acted and has a personality.
They're good at this.
They're the best computer forensics team we have. You pay top dollar, you get top talent.
That's what I want to hear.
So it looks like they're destroying hard drives and stuff to hide information.
You ready with my exit strategy?
So I wonder if there'll be any form of co-op campaign, or whether it's all just going to be like drop in, drop out stuff.
Drop out co-op, yeah. I mean, I'd be fine with either.
And
I'd actually prefer
Same,
drop in,
and-
drop out full single player co-op.
So would I, but are they? And I wonder if there's going to be like specific missions you can only do in co-op, and specific ones you can only do in single player, or whether every mission can be co-op or single player. And I think the possibility of both appeals.
Yeah, I like the idea of being able to do everything both ways.
Sounds like we've lost Exonovant. He's like,
No, I'm still
looking at
here.
the inside of his
He's
eyelids.
just
Still here.
asleep. He's asleep.
He stuck a pair of fake eyes on his eyelids to make it look like he's awake.
I don't know, there's just been like this
There's
is
just not
good.
been
There's
enough.
nothing wrong with this demo. But it just feels like the pace of the conference has just been so slow.
Like we had
This might be the worst conference
we had to
just
watch,
for the
like-
sheer amount of nothing really good and the length.
Yeah, I mean, we've been watching this thing for over an hour, man. What is it, like an hour and a half? I don't even, maybe even 2 hours.
It's going to be
now.
2 hours long,
And like
isn't
we're
it?
just now getting to this. Like,
Well, we started this at like 57 and it's like 2:34, so it's been about an hour and a half, a little bit more than that. Nice. Yeah, this game looks good. It's just
It's been it's bogged down by the fact that we're already exhausted with this conference.
Yeah.
It's been bogged down for the fact we're already exhausted with VR coming at us from every angle, and we're just not interested.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cute. This is like the little thing that you had with T-Dog.
The little remote control car.
T-Bone.
Yeah. T-Bone.
In Bad Blood.
Oh, and you can like hack and download with it. Nice.
And its name is Fred.
Yep. Nothing wrong with Fred. It's either going to be named Fred or Bob. So you got takedowns again.
And now he's spotted. Yeah, the shooting mechanics and whatnot were one of the highlights of the original game.
I agree. Yep.
Mhm.
And this looks just as tight.
Yep. Let's hope we get a grenade launcher early that just destroys everything.
I know, right? It makes you OP. First chapter.
That was the ultimate noob tube.
Yeah, dude.
It?
You get it right at the beginning too.
Nice.
Because wasn't DedSec the like faction that the lady was working for in the first one?
It was.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember her name now.
Clara?
Something like that.
And also the faction that douche face guy who you went to take down, who had his own like DJ booth and crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that looked good.
Yeah.
Yep. But there's just so much trash.
Yeah. There's just been so much crap in between this and the beginning of the conference.
PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It's so cool to see my home.
She said when it releases?
And much like you, whenever I am infiltrating politicians' penthouse, I also listen to Eric B. and Rakim. And now, I'd like to welcome Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot to tell you a little bit more about Watch Dogs.
I don't know if she did or not. I know she said the platforms, but I don't.
She said what consoles it would be on.
Right. We don't need to know any more about Watch Dogs 2, man.
We just saw the gameplay.
Thank you for being with us today.
You're welcome, man.
You may remember when we launched the
It's more for pity at this point, but
we've been with you for a long time.
Yeah.
Major success, and that was really thanks to Sony and the push they did have on this game. So today, I'm very happy to tell you that we are going to continue with Sony, and we are going to do Watch Dogs 2 with them. So I would like to ask Tim from Sony to come with us and tell you more about it. Thank you.
I'm very confused because they just said it was coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, but now they're something about Sony.
Why the hell did they need him to come on?
Ever since Ubisoft first showed the game right here back in 2012, I think you were there that night. Sony and Ubisoft partnered on that game in the early days of the PlayStation 4. And then our partnership went even further. A while back, Sony Pictures Entertainment signed up with Ubisoft Motion Pictures to produce a Watch Dogs feature film with New Regency Productions. After what is shaping up to be an amazing Assassin's Creed film, we think Watch Dogs is set to be the next video game-based blockbuster movie.
It's an incredible.
So that's what it is. It's a movie, not a.
I was waiting for them to say that exclusivity of these missions and stuff.
Who your lead actor is going to be. So I'm looking at the character and I'm thinking Michael B. Jordan or a Taye Diggs or and Aisha Tyler, who is tall and black and slightly masculine. That's what I'm thinking, you know, yeah?
Yeah,
We can
so
talk about it backstage.
I'll be waiting.
No, I understand you also brought something very special to share with our PlayStation players out there, right?
That's right. PlayStation owners will have access to all Watch Dogs 2 DLCs 30 days before they're released on any other platform.
30 days. Wow.
That's incredible. That's a killer deal for
Eh.
the PlayStation Nation. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jim. And now we're going to take one more look at the wild hacker playground that is Watch Dogs 2.
Haven't we just seen it?
The San Francisco.
Have there been any like Microsoft only extra early content access stuff that we've seen so far? Because
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
What's happening, guys? I just went to floss my teeth.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I mean, I figured it was a good moment.
We're getting a trailer, another trailer for Watch Dogs 2. They were also talking about that we get the PlayStation players will get the DLC 30 days before Xbox.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like I don't know. I don't get why we need to see this. We just saw the gameplay. Like we don't need to.
I don't know. It's probably because they're doing something on stage that needs to be covered up or something.
God, this is just horrible. I'm sorry. I gotta call it like it is. I know I sound horrible. I know I'm a cynic. I know people in the comments come up, man, he sounds like he just hates the life, but I do. Right now, I do. I'm sorry. This is very, very bad conference.
Yeah, the games themselves don't look bad. A lot of them.
It's the pacing.
It's just the
the
pacing
conference
and the conference itself.
And they're spending lengthy amounts of time on games that they don't need to. And then the ones that you want to see more of, like I wanted to see a little bit more of the Ghost Recon game. I wanted to see maybe the single player portion or something. They just skip right over it. Boom, we're out. And then they spent like 15 minutes on South Park, right? I'm not understanding the logic there, but
So quite useful for annoying your coworkers and ending unwanted relationships. All right, folks. We have one more game to show you today, and we all know that Eve likes to be the one to announce the next big thing, so I'll let him take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, Eve Guillemot.
So they keep bringing him on, wheeling him out.
I know, just
from cryo.
have him sit on the couch, bro.
So I'm excited to tell you about our new IP from
Okay.
our studio in the French.
New IP.
The studio has a lot of multiplayer expertise. You know, those guys have done Splinter Cell multiplayer. They have done also Assassin's Creed multiplayer, and they worked on The Division.
I mean, Assassin's Creed multiplayer was good.
So for the first time, we are combining the thrill of action sports with a fully explorable open world. So this game will give you a chance to challenge your friends and to share your adventures with the community.
So it's an adventure sports game.
It's multiplayer only?
I am sure you will love it. Thank you.
Am I hearing him right? Multiplayer only?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's multiplayer only. I think I spoilt this a little bit when I was trying to find the end of the damn conference yesterday. But I had no idea what it was.
But I haven't left the Earth yet. Nothing you can do but charge forward.
What I love the most in the mountains is that I can do anything I want. It's pure freedom.
You know, there's always a bit of fear. If you don't have a little fear, you know, then you're a little crazy, I think.
Nothing else matters up here. All the chaos is just gone. No one else around.
The moment my feet leave the Earth, everything else disappears.
I feel you, bro. I
There
feel
you go. I'm with you.
It's what I live for.
I didn't get much sleep today.
Yeah. This has been the worst
doesn't
Ubisoft
help.
conference
It's just been...
I've seen in years.
This is bad, man.
This for me is the worst conference at the whole thing, because even EA wasn't this bad.
Well, because it wasn't this long.
Wasn't this long.
Yeah, it was just
Exactly.
it was like 30 minutes of horror. This is like like Lord of the Rings.
The point with
time horror, nothing but just sheer boredom.
Yeah. This is like Lord of the Rings with the content of, I don't know.
It's so bad. Like
some terrible movie.
It can keep you performing beyond what you think your limits are.
And they're announcing this at the end as like their next big
Right,
IP.
yeah.
Yeah, like come on.
Because you're always waiting. You're like, ooh, what are they gonna announce to be the surprise? And it's this. It's this. This is it. I mean, not that this looks like a terrible game, but oh, please tell me you're not going to talk about it.
No, they're probably gonna play it now.
Yeah, they are.
Probably gonna play it. What's up? How you doing?
Yeah, this is going to be on for like another, I don't know, 15 minutes. No, I'm kind of not skipping ahead as such, but just using the little mouse pointer, to look and see where the ending seems to be.
Well, they said this was the last one, so
which means it's going to be another 15
gonna be
minutes.
15 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, it's about 15 more minutes. It looks like. Good God.
This is bad.
2 hours. Oh
Like-
my God.
Right. So we can go ahead and do our little wrap up talk if we want to.
I think we can, yeah.
While they're doing this.
Gameplay wise, Watch
They
Dogs
showed
2
a
is a
lot of
definite.
gameplay.
Watch
showed a
Dogs
lot of
2 is a
gameplay.
definite for me.
Mhm.
Ghost Recon is a definite possibility, and a maybe on For Honor.
Yeah.
But I think those are the only three.
Those are the only three that
really
I
jumped out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For Honor,
I
like I
agree.
said, it took a step back for me a little bit, but if it's on an easier difficulty, I can retract that.
Yeah, that's the only problem is we have the limited gameplay from this to go by.
Yeah, Ghost Recon, my only concern with that is how does single player play out, because if I trophy hunt for that game, you know, probably have to do some of that single player, and is it going to be boring? Because, like, I don't know if I get to control 3 other people or if I go solo. Wish they would have touched on that
Yeah,
some. And then, of course, this game right here, I'm blown away by this. This is
Right.
steep.
No, but this game would do well for VR, wouldn't it? If you could just sit in a hand glider and go around in circles around a really cool looking mountain.
But this has to be the worst conference I've ever watched. I can't think of a worse one.
I mean,
I really can't.
I'm fairly new to watching these conferences. I've only watched them the last couple of years, but Ubisoft last year was so much better than this.
I cannot think
Ubisoft
of
for
a
the
worse.
past few years has been like the best conference of the show, and this year, my God, it's just terrible.
This was freaking horrible, man.
But yeah, I agree with you guys. For Honor looks like it's a maybe interesting. I'm gonna have to know more about it, but I like the concept of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, being able to use those, like at least 3, we might get more campaigns or usable
Because I
characters
feel
in
like they
DLC.
showed more than that when they showed the multiplayer thing.
I think they did too, unless it was that they were just different, like the same characters on different teams.
Yeah.
And we thought they were different.
Yeah. So that was interesting. Definitely, I think I'm pretty much a for sure for Ghost Recon and Watch Dogs 2.
And I think Ghost Recon for us would be a good co-op
game. And Watch Dogs as well. I think will be a good co-op game if you can do the whole thing co-op.
And also a good solo game as well. So it's like joint, because we could do co-op or solo. Because Ghost Recon might not be the best solo experience if it's meant to be played at least in 2-person, if not more co-op.
Right. Yeah. But those 3 were really the things that were interesting to me. I don't care a thing about Just Dance. I care even less about South Park.
Eagles flying in nest.
Eagles flying.
Eagles flip. I mean, like, Andre's my boy and all, but
I
don't know.
the Assassin's Creed movie looks good, but this
we didn't need.
This wasn't the place for that.
We didn't need 10 minutes of that to take up this conference, though. Like, I don't know how many minutes it was, but it felt like 10 minutes.
It was probably about.
I think it
that
was
long.
5.
It's just we didn't need that much. Just show the trailer and that's it. I mean, like,
Yeah. And what else? What else did they show?
I can't remember, man. And I know I sound horrible right now. Like, this is probably the most negative I've ever been in any video.
You're being honest,
but
and we agree with you.
It's
just I think for me personally, I have more patience with these kind of things because my time isn't limited. But coming from your two points of view, you're like, I've spent 2 hours watching this, and I really get no benefit out of it.
Yeah, and
I got Mirror's Edge Catalyst to play.
I got to get back to work, and I got to edit all this stuff, and like, you know, my time is so crunched right now that I'm looking at this going, man, I could have worked, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I could have finished my Mirror's Edge Catalyst campaign.
Yeah.
I could have been editing some videos.
I mean, we're talking
I mean, it's just been way too
two plus
long.
hours, man. Like, we could have sat down and watched any full-length movie. Like, we
could have done.
Like, just think about that. Like, and I can see this game right here, Steve. I can see videos online. It's just gonna be people crashing, getting laughs.
Yeah,
it's gonna end up being the next Skate.
Or it's going to be speed runs of certain.
It's just
speed runs, game fails, and people that like sports and like the competitive idea of it. Fine, this is probably a fun game for them. But for me to leave this to the end as like their new IP that's going to be the next big thing really doesn't justify.
Yeah, no. This was not the, like, fantastic finish that they
Nah,
really
not at all.
needed.
And where's my Assassin's Creed remastered? Get rid of Eagle Simulator 2016 and give me that.
Right, yeah. Eagle Simulator 2016. I know, right? Like, I just don't know. I just don't know.
I want to see Ezio in 4K.
Why has this conference been so long? Just what? Who told them it was a good idea that they needed to have a longer conference than Microsoft and Sony? Who told them that was a good idea?
And the amount of information we got from Microsoft and Sony justified the length. This is like we've had like I don't know 15 minutes of information and then crap.
I would like to go. I would like to go back and do an analysis of Sony's conference, the one that we just saw, and count how many games they showed, and then in a matter of 30, 45 minutes or however long that one was, and then I would like to go see how many games they've showed here, because
you could maybe do that on like an episode of The Dose.
Because it's like
look at the length of this.
I feel like they probably showed about the same amount of games.
Yeah, Sony's conference was like an hour and 20.
Hour and 20 minutes. That's what it was.
Something like that.
I bet you Sony will have had more games.
Oh, definitely.
By like one or two than this.
It'd just be interesting to see how that breaks down.
It's because they didn't do the whole bullshit where they like show you this long trailer.
They just showed it,
and then they come out and they talk for 15 minutes about how amazing it's going to be.
It basically was like their CEO talking for the right amount of time, for the right amount of information we needed, and then Kojima coming on and going, "Look, guys, I'm alive and I'm doing stuff. Bye."
Yeah. They didn't have any of this BS. People talking about stuff and going on and
I don't care.
Yada,
and they
yada,
didn't
yada.
have just dance at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, I knew it was, and I think I might have even said, I was like, it's downhill from here, boys and girls.
Yeah.
When they opened up with that, I was like...
Well, it is downhill from here, because look, he's going down the slope on a mountain.
Steep. Right.
It was all leading up to this.
Steep. That is what you ended with.
We ended with steep.
Who thought that was a good idea?
I mean, I can understand that this will appeal to people. Like, people will like this.
Yeah, it will.
All games, yeah. I mean, all games appeal to people.
But it's not one that's like wow factor for like to close your conference. It's not.
If you're watching from home, please visit steepgame.com to register for a chance to participate in Steep beta phases.
No thanks.
This game ships this
Oh.
December. Thank you very much.
This December, huh?
That's a game changer on holiday season, son. Game
Gotta save
changer.
$60.
Yeah.
Please, nice lady,
We're
save us.
barreling. We've been barreling for a while here, lady. I'm in a barrel already. Oh, where's the giraffe at? Let me see my giraffe again, my panda.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just want it to end.
I just want to see the guy from Finland again. There he is. I just want him to hold me and be like, it's okay. It'll be okay.
I can't believe EA lost to somebody for conference showing, but this is the worst.
EA beat someone. It's amazing.
Yeah, you mean that EA wasn't the worst?
Right.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
For a long time, so those guys are going to give you a lot more. So I would like to thank
All right, yeah, I know,
all
man.
Ubisoft teams, and
Y'all are great. Great
We're
people.
fantastic. Fantastic.
They think they're amazing, and it's like everyone's dead.
To thank you all the gamers. We are only here because of you. We really
I just
And I love
I'd love to
love
see
how
them.
you have to read that off a prompter to tell me that you're here for me.
Really love
You can't just say it. You have to read it.
I'm just. I wish at like an hour and 15 minutes they'd panned across the crowd and there was one guy left, because he was asleep. Are we done yet?
Can we go?
All that's pity claps, man. Ain't not one of those genuine. Y'all are.
Did you see that guy holding his head? He looked like he was like literally holding his face. Like.
I just want to be out of here.
Imagine if you went up to your mom tomorrow and you said, "Hold on, mom," and you pulled out a sheet of paper and you said, "I love you," and you were reading it off a sheet of paper. That's what he just did. I just want to thank all the game. You're just reading it, and it's so obvious.
Even the Blood Dragon guy and one of the other bearded guys are just laughing and joking in the background because they're so bored.
Oh my god.
Look, there he is.
What are you still talking about, bro? What are you still talking about? That could possibly be amazing and epic. What are you saying?
We just want it to end. What is this?
Is this? Oh, it's just a montage.
It's a montage
of people running.
It's from a lot of old games too.
Yeah. It's just their 30-year celebration thing.
No, this is the best bit.
Oh gosh.
This is what the conference should have been.
Should have started with this.
Yeah.
And then it's like we'll give you free dispensation not to watch the rest of it if you can name all of these games. But like, right, I've got this.
Ah, shit, we got the wrong game.
Jesus.
Go away.
Just tell me it's over. Just tell me it's over. It's like going to the doctor's office, waiting to get a shot. Just tell me when it's over, man.
It's like, who's he? Is he like some gamer? Wait a minute, they gotta show the doggy.
Oh, I lost sound first. Oh, losing sound.
Yeah, it's breaking
same.
up.
Yep, y'all's whole junk is going down in flames. Everything's going down in
It's
flames.
already gone down in flames.
Are we done? No, we're not done. Jesus.
Please say goodbye.
We appreciate it.
It's been a special
We should all get free games for just sticking to the end, bro.
You guys can buy me a 4K Xbox next year. Thank you.
I know what to do. Go to bed, son. I'm tired. I need a pillow. That's what I need to do. It's sleepy town for me.
That was like 2 hours of pain.
No, I'd say an hour and 45 minutes of pain and 15 minutes of
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can I pause this? I'm gonna pause this now.
Yeah, I think
We
we're
just
done.
sound like we're. I think we're dead by the end of this, guys. Don't worry, we are alive. We've just lost 50% of our souls.
Oh my god!
I so want my time back. I want
It
to.
was 2 hours.
I want to go
It
back
is,
in
it's 2
time
hours.
and get that back.
Wow. Should we call it here?
Yes, we're done. Ubisoft.
You know, they're
You
still
just
not.
broke my heart.
I've just forwarded it.
I stopped it a little while ago.
I forwarded it to like 3:02, 3 hours and 2 minutes, and they're about to do like a Q&A with these peeps on stage. Good, yeah, I'm done.
We're not
I'm
not
done.
watching that.
I'm done.
I don't have any questions about anything that I want.
Oh my
answered
god,
right now.
the likes are huge on this. Like, 8,734 likes on this video. Really? I want to read comments. I gotta read
Are we
these
still
comments.
recording?
Yeah, we're still. Are we still recording? Or are we done
Okay.
recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I hate scripted gameplay where people say we don't know what they're playing. Nobody's really saying anything negative. Oh yeah. There isn't much cringe. There isn't much cringe in this conference. And then this dude says, not much cringe, dude. The whole thing is cringy.
As wait, you didn't make Steep for VR? Why?
Speaking about asking questions in teams and all that, it was kind of an awkward transition, but anyway.
Not many people's talking too much junk about it though.
No.
He said the opening dance was cringy. Yeah, you're right, son. Yeah, this was horrible.
Yeah.
I foresee people just ripping this conference up in videos.
It's just bad. This was definitely the worst one. Like, Sony was the best, Microsoft was next.
Yep.
For me, and then I guess it's Bethesda, EA, and this.
Yeah.
And it's sad because 3 out of the 5 were just not great.
No.
You know?
But they just, I mean, EA was bad, but it was only like, how long? 30 minutes or something?
It was an hour. It was half of this.
Yeah, it was an hour bad. This was, God, this was horrible, man. I have never in my life felt like I've wasted so much. I hate wasted time. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And like,
but we didn't waste time because we now have this video that we can put
yeah. But man.
Oh God. Alright, I'm gonna stop my recording.
Yeah, there's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say.
There's nothing
It's
to
just-
say. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're out. I would end with like a leave it in the go. We're just out. Peace out.